Hello, hello, good morning, welcome to another ES Futures trading stream. Today is Thursday, October 5th, it is 9:21 Eastern Time. The market, we have only 10 minutes, less than 10 minutes before the market opens. Just 10 minutes before the market opens. And we have from yesterday, you can see we have an insider. This day here, what happened here, we have jolts, and the market just break after that news. The previous day, the market has all this movement and closed. It settled right where it settled the day previous, unchanged. And the following day, it broke in news. We have this big break on news. And yesterday, volume was lower and gave us an inside day. The highest, I would say, is questionable here. The fact that the market closed these distributions, from yesterday, kind of like a sign that there is not too much to the downside. There is weakness in this market right now, but it looks like there is a hyper focus on the 10-year note. They're just following this market. Now yesterday the market closed the gap in the bond market. A lot of rotation. And now has opening inside previous day range. And it came out of, oh boy, look at this. It came out of the previous day range right on the first period. This is a sign of strength in the bond market. What happened in the 30 now? Just a 10. Okay. Now, if we pay attention to this, just a second, please. To the overnight. The overnight inventory is very short. We have another event, news event, jobs. We have a big break. We have a spike to the downside. Yesterday, we have a spike to the upside. Overnight has a spike to the downside. Right? So we are in between these two spikes. Opening inside or below yesterday's spike is a sign of weakness. Opening inside the spike, the overnight spike, man, that's one of the hardest things that I faced it. And now, where it's coming from? The 4,300. All right, 4,300. Kind of like a look to the low is very questionable. We have it inside there here. The low is very questionable. Well, this is high, man. This high. All the conditions are here for a rally. Overnight inventory is very short, almost 100% short. The high is coming. Look at this high. Look at it very much. The high of this period matches this low, this high, and it is quite thin here. I wouldn't place any. I mean, you never know, right? I don't want to say I won't do anything, but as soon as I say that, I find myself doing something. But I mean, the signs here. Now the market is going to open inside the spike, the overnight spike, and below yesterday's spike, basal spike. Can you see this is the basal spike from yesterday? Right below the 4,300 also. This market is selling from the 4,300. There's a lot of mixed signs here. A lot of mixed signs here. Let me check what I wrote here. The overnight session also has spike. No, I'm not going to buy. Okay, let's see. I don't. I'm relative. You know, this bond market. You know, traders are hyper focused on the 10-year note. I got to have this on. I want to have this on site. I want to keep an eye on this market because the market is very focused on what the bond market is doing. Have a really good rally, good opening from the bond market. That can trigger something here as well. Now look at where it is, the market now. It's right inside the spike, the overnight spike, and inside yesterday's spike. So what do you do? Right? What do you do here? This cannot be more complicated for me. You know, and what is right there? The 4300 as well. This thing looks like it has good odds that I don't know. Man, if you know, I think the main thing. Oh man, everything is. I am saying everything is main here. We have a 2, 4, 6, 7 day range. We have a break. Now tomorrow we have this nice number, nice news coming. There's hedging to the downside. Now the hedging to the upside is yet to come. I'm not saying that we're going to have a rally here, but man, I have seen this play before. Just before the number, right? You have big breaks, follow to big rallies, and the market opens in front of the number right at the center of the range. You can open here. Now the market is open. The market is open. Come on, man. Look at where this low is right from. Right half back here, which is also high of the value area, which is also last. This is a Really bad, really bad low, man. The high, it's not bad. Ooh, the 4300 right there. The market has opened right below the spike. Very prominent overnight POC. Prominent POCs tend to attract the market back and forth. Not a bad, not bad volume. We have a low that was made in the overnight session. Market is trying to take the overnight highs. Remember, one of the most popular trades out there is the counteraction to overnight inventory. Overnight inventory is 100% short, basically. The bond market's having a nice rally, man. This opening is a sign of weakness. It is not that far from the base of the spike, though. Not far from the 4300. Traders will try to get to the 4300. There's a lot of volume here in this area above the 4300. A lot of volume here in this area also, right where the market is. A lot of volume right below this area. And of course the value area here, right, the center. We have a lot of reds here. They don't have more. They don't have much below this. This volume being accumulated here, value. I think it's below this, is below this area here. It has no excess. This market has no excess in the lower side. Ooh, today is the lowest volume of the last 10 days, even lower than yesterday. Yesterday's volume was low. Let's see what happens today. Again, this market is mimicking the bond market. High is not good. We may have some selling from some resistance. But continuation, right? Continuation. We see this level taking. Next thing, the saddle. Next thing, 43. Next thing, previous day high. Next thing to monitor for continuation is this day's high. Look how well this day high is held back, right? So that's why you say this weakness in this market all over the place, to the upside and to the downside as well. Now, there's some selling coming from 4,300. The first time, this is a very visible level. Now, look at this high. And look at this low. Hard back. You can pick your level. It can be last, it can be hard back, overnight hard back, it can be very, very high. I mean, what do you do in this kind of environment? Now, the conditions for a break this day were here when you have this low, we had like 4Y low here. The catalytic was Jolts release. Now we don't have that. No? We don't have that. We have a spike up here. We have no excess in the low side, no excess in the low side. But it's not as weak. I mean, this is so I can consider this very weak, also very, very questionable, right? One tick from the low, a couple ticks from previous period low, and if you open this day as well, you can see, right? 1, 2, 3, 4 lows together. This is exponent. This is very weak. The low is very weak. Technically, you have excess here, right? Technically, you have excess. You have 2 ticks of excess, but you don't have excess here this day, which makes this low very, very questionable. Now we have another level that is not good. That's the 4,300. This is not good. This is not good. This is not good. This is not good. This is even this one. I can consider. I can say maybe this is half back, right? As well, very close to half back, very close to POC. Man, all over the place. There can be some piece of news out there that can trigger like violent selling, violent buying here. Violent movement. No, and the magnitude of the movement could be related to the lack of buying or lack of selling more than the buying or selling itself. Something like the bid just disappeared, or something like the offer just disappeared. Right? Something just like that. It's quite, I think the risk of this market is very high. Very high risk. VIX 19. Now this low has been repaired. The low is better than the high now. Opening inside previous day range, advertised chop. Right. Overnight POC has been revisited like 2 times, 2, 3 times. Very prominent overnight POC. Now we're having some downside extension into this towards the center of yesterday's range. Now notice what's happening with value. This is an inside day. Okay, value is higher. Now also value is higher. Right? Let's see if the market can pull value inside yesterday's value area. A lot of chop in this market. Now, this kind of anchor trades, if you are that kind of trader, this is the perfect anchor trade. You have a signal, you have this level, the 4300. You got that level, everybody can see. The directional move, the anchor trade or the fast trade is a trade that goes against the directional move the market is doing at the moment of trade. In this case, the market was going higher. It's going towards this, and then the trade is, you sell this level, right? And the stop is just one tick above, 1 or 2 ticks above, and that's it. No more. You don't fall in love with that trade. If the market keeps trading above your stop, what you should have put, or we should have put a stop, we just have to get out, because the expected, what the market has to do is just go in the opposite direction from the level we have choose. Right? Everybody can see this level. For a very prominent. We were talking also, no? But that's one kind of mindset. I don't trade those kind of, I don't do those kind of trades. I tried. I thought I can be that kind of trader, but unfortunately, I'm not that kind of trader. I cannot do this kind of trades. Now, usually you don't expect much from this moment. Maybe a couple ticks, couple points, and that's it. No? This is a significant break here, 15 points on this level. No? And this is encouraging traders. Oh, okay, the market is breaking, let's sell. This is resistance, or whatever. But value still. I mean, it's too early to look for value, but value is way up here. No? It's higher, overlapping to higher relative to the previous day. Downside continuation, previous day held back, previous day held back, overnight low, previous day POC. Okay, it took settle, took the base spike, it took last, it took overnight held back, open a POC as well. Right? Get back inside this range. Now let's inside the value area. Let's see now if there's acceptance inside this area, or if the market rejects the penetration of this value area and starts building value above here. The longer the market trades in this area, for example, above this area, the harder that it's going to be for the market to move value area lower, which will give us a trend actually to the upside. But it's still inside this 2-day range. Market is still inside balance. The bond market is having a pullback now. There's some sign of strength in the bond market right now. I mean, short-term strength, I mean. What do we have here? We're still inside there.
Late for the meeting, eating chicken and rice.
Yeah.
Right? Take a cold shower while we talking.
Okay, that was Shaquille O'Neal. Okay, I don't see much going on. It's still an inside day. Opening inside previous day range, advertised chop. We have a spike to the downside in the overnight session. We have a spike to the upside in the daily in the regular trading hours yesterday. Overnight inventory was very short. We have some counteraction to that inventory. The shorts have been removed, the longs have been removed. So very quiet market actually. Now check the volume here. Okay, this is no good here. Check the volume we have. Yesterday per se was a low volume day. Now we still need 4, 5, about 5-6 minutes. Oh, actually 10 minutes, 9 minutes. Okay, this can go up here actually. I thought it was lower than that. Very quiet opening. Very quiet opening. That high is very questionable. Now, the thing from yesterday, we have a spike to the upside, okay? If today comes up here again, will be closer to the 4300. But taking this high out puts the market in place to take this high out, and this high out as well. Market's adding value. Can I see what the volume is? 20,000 here. It's just adding more to this. Alright, market's right there. There can be some buying here as well. Here or here. It's very obvious, you know. Everybody can see this POC. It's quite, you know, like an eyesore there. Alright guys, I don't have too much to say today. No, the market is in balance. Remember, market is in balance. It's 2-day balance, and trading inside here it just add balance. The directional move, we have 1, 2, 3 days, 4 including today. If this day doesn't take this high out, the market still trending to the downside. All time frames are trending to the downside. The daily, the weekly, and the monthly time frame. The market has re-entered a 13-month range in the monthly time frame, and it is right between two big ranges in the weekly time frame, and between moving averages in the daily between the 100 and the 200. So, you know, inventory is very short. This break is very questionable, and the lows are also below these current lows. The daily lows very weak as well, and the structure below that is also just very weak, quite questionable. Okay, I don't think I'm going to do much today. Just be careful as usual. Try to remain neutral. Acknowledge any bias that you may have. And look at the market. Look what the market is doing. What the market may do, remember, there's always a gap or a lag between what the market will do versus what the market is doing. You know, for example, this high is questionable. This high is questionable. All the highs we saw is questionable. The structure is very weak in the upside. It doesn't mean I'm going to be long right now. Okay, because there is a lag between those are pieces of information that are very useful, but there is a lag. Those things, that structure is going to be corrected, but it's not quite sure that it's going to be corrected today, or tomorrow, or this week, or this month. Now, there's always a lag there. Pay attention to your time frame, what time frame you are doing, and don't miss what the other time frames are doing. We were talking about downside continuation, okay? What was the next thing the market has to do to have downside continuation? Taking this hard back out. The market didn't get, it stopped short, 2 ticks short from this level. This low is not good. This high is not good. All right. Downside continuation is taking this low, then this one, then this level. All right. And below this, next thing is the low, the daily low. All right. But it's an inside day so far. Inside day with value higher. Value is higher. I'm looking to the upside. Right. I'm looking to the upside. But how can I do something if I have this kind of lows? Well, just have patience. If there's a trade, the trade will show up. If not, well, there's nothing. There always will be another day to trade. Okay. Unless there's any questions, I guess I'm going to call it a day. I wish you guys a good day. Stay safe. As usual, as I said before, and see you tomorrow. I'll see you another day. Bye bye.